guys, it's another Thursday, so I'm just here to talk about random stuff that pops into my head. So first, Jen, never be ashamed of your love for Lord of the Rings. I mean, Lord of the Rings is amazing. Actually, when I go back to Boston this summer, some of my sisters and I are having a Lord of the Rings marathon. Rachel has all three of the movies, so we're kind of set there, unless we can get our hands on all three extended editions. Speaking of marathons, I have a plan in the works for the best and longest marathon ever, and I will clue you guys in onto that later once it's already happened or we finally figure out the time to make it happen. So, randomness about Pottermore. Emily won. I went and scrolled down our Facebook page all the way to the bottom to where you put down your name, and I guess we were already friends, but I totally forgot. But when I was there, I saw a really cool thing, and that's that the first 4 chapters are open. Oh my goodness, the second book on Pottermore is amazing. It's so interactive, and there's sound, and just pure awesomeness. I was actually a beta tester as well for Pottermore. I got in on the 3rd day. I just stayed up all night, and I was on the phone with my friend, and we both saw that it had turned, and we're like, oh my god, it's on, and dive and find your book, which you had put somewhere earlier the day so that you wouldn't lose it, but then you lost it because that's how life goes. The question, I think, was like, what is the difference in score between the Slytherins and the Hufflepuffs multiplied by 7 and put that in and find the quill, and it was really cool. But everything that we said on the beta test, survey was pretty much there. It's kind of amazing. The only thing about Pottermore that I find fault with, I didn't even notice until Rima, who I mentioned in my last video, pointed out to me. Airplane. So in potions, you have to wave your wand to finish and complete the job. And as we were talking about this, she said, there will be no foolish wand-waving or silly incantations in this class. She's really good at Snape. But anyway. One thing that it dismays me to hear you all say is that you don't think you were sorted into the right house. I feel like we all have more than one side of our personality, but it's just the one that the sorting hat finds and puts us where we're supposed to be. I don't know. Maybe like Dumbledore says, you sort too early. If you do it again in a few years, you'll get the house you think you wanted. So I've been planning to talk about this in a video for a while now, but it's just so coincidental that yesterday Jenna Marble's video was about how she's addicted to apps. And I'm pretty sure all of you guys watch her because, alma mater, right? And she's hilarious, but she was talking about how she plays way too many apps. I don't have any kind of tablet or smartphone, so I don't play apps. But what I have gotten into lately is Solitaire. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's like the Forever Alone game personified, but actually it's really addicting. My parents and I have a differing opinion about when someone should go to sleep at night and wake up in the morning. So, my parents have started turning off the Wi-Fi when they go to sleep, which is around 10, maybe 11. So I have a lot of time where I'm normally awake without the internet. And yes, I do things like I read books, and sometimes I watch old reruns on TV or stuff. But when the Wi-Fi goes off, I'm generally on my laptop trying to use as much internet as I can. So then I'm just there without internet, and I just kind of stick around. So a couple weeks ago, I guess, I just looked at the games tab, and then, I started playing Solitaire, and now I can't stop. And it's become a sad addiction, because I will just be sitting around the house, zoning out, and I'll start playing Solitaire in my head. I'll play Solitaire in my head, I will imagine the green background and all the cards, and I'll start, moving things over and putting things up and bringing numbers down, and I'll have this game in my head, and it's like, this is not real! This is not real! And it's just ridiculous. But it's awesome! What I basically do when I'm playing Solitaire is I open up my iTunes, and I listen to an artist whose stuff didn't make it to my iPod, since it's only 4 gigs, and I have so much more music. So today's recommendation, other than Don't Ever Start Solitaire is going to be one of the artists that I have been listening to on my iTunes. There are a couple I choose from, but recently I have been listening a lot to Angel Taylor's album. I don't know if any of you have heard of her. She actually has an album out that's been out for a while now, and she was on The Voice, and she didn't win, but I think her CD is amazing, and you guys should give it a listen. Two of her songs are pretty famous. One of them is called Like You Do, and it's kind of bouncy and upbeat, and Chai Tea Latte is another, which is less upbeat but still really good, and I like the kind of downer song, Not Even Human, as well as a bunch of her other songs. So I'll put links to a few down there, and I hope you guys enjoy. Anyway, that's all I got, so I'll see you later. Bye!